Hey y'all, so it's been a few weeks since I've updated y'all on like a long form video on the chickens and the garden, and although we don't have much of a garden this year, I do have 2 green stalks. You can see half of one right there. I haven't finished planting that one out, and then I have another big one I'll show you guys. I did not label anything, so it's going to be a nice fun surprise for those two. I do have 2 more green stalks I hope to plant out this month, so I will actually label and what I plant in those. But I need to clean out the chicken coop. They need new water. I need to water these flowers and trim these. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. We did get our first egg yesterday. I don't know what girl laid it, but it was so exciting. And I went inside, washed the egg, and immediately cooked it. But let's go ahead and get started on cleaning out the coop. I do need to go get the bedding really quick, and I'm gonna let the girls roam around. They've been in their run all day. They all just flew around there crazy. And this is the first time they've had a camera around them, so hopefully they don't mess it up. Okay, well, we had 1 egg yesterday. It does not look like we have another egg yet. And I just had a spider on me. So I need to check my gloves because the other day I put them on and I did not check them. But I'm going to put this mask on for the smell and the flies. I need to check my gloves. This is the tool I use to clean out the coop. It's like a little scoop and it has slots in it so you can like save some of the bedding. But right now I'm going to replace all of their bedding, and then I'm going to put some bedding on the bottom of the run. We are going to get them a new water. Hopefully this weekend I'll order it. They need it pretty bad. They're also big now, and they just get on top of this one and it's just not enough space, or it's not big enough for all 6 of them. The mosquitoes are killer, so that's why I'm wearing pants, and I do have bug spray on. Now these little girls, they like to roam. And the other day, they were almost in my neighbor's yard. Kason had to go chase them back down here. just went and got the bedding. So we use the Over EZ, like E the letter and Z the letter, the hemp bedding. It seems to work a lot better than like those wood shavings, and I feel like it's a little bit safer for the chickens too. Okay, got it. Okay, so that is the bedding and everything. We hang this scoop on the back of the coop so it just stays down here, and we have a backup one in our basement. I do need to spread some, my girls are up there by the cars, spread some bedding down on the bottom, but I don't scoop anything out of the bottom. I will at some point, but I don't right now. What I do, I'll just get a scoop and kind of like spread it out along the bottom. We're gonna try recycled coffee grounds at some point to see if that will help with like the flies and the smell. But they are animals, so they're gonna be stinky. I'm about to have to go get them. Okay. Okay. I just had to go get them. They were up in the driveway. I will scoop some of this out. It's getting pretty tall. This would be great fertilizer if I had like a compost section, but I don't, so we just throw it in the woods. so that looks good for now. And then I'm going to clean off their water, give them more water, go dump this, and then I will water my green stalks. To clean off their nesting pads, so we got these off of Amazon. They're like faux grass, and they'll last longer because you can just spray them off to clean them versus having to replace them every time. They make them really messy. But I'm going to use the jet setting. And they drain really well. Like all the water drains out of them really well. So I really liked these. I can link them below. I just get them off Amazon, and it comes with 6 or 8. I think it's 6. And you use them for a while and then you replace them. It's just a little bit more cost effective. It may not be the most natural thing, but it's not like they're eating it. So if anything, they scratch. They like will scratch it up, but I mean, they're chickens, so. The next thing I'm going to try to clean is this little hanging water. We'll see if it cleans up because it's kind of dry. Seems like it's cleaning up fine. I like to put this water, it's just one of the little starter waters. They've had it since they were little chicks. I like to put this inside their coop because it's so hot here right now. And although they have the water down there, if they're up in their coop at night and they want water, they can use this. Oh, that's disgusting. And we just use this U-hook, and it has like a, I don't know, a little piece on it that keeps it. We hang it on their like roosting bar, that's what it's called. Okay, so that is done. Their coop is completely done. There are no eggs today. I do need to water the flowers on the outside and then my green thumb. few days since I recorded the chickens and the 1.5 green stalks that I have planted out there. I will say I did not like do a good job at labeling what I planted. Honestly, I was being lazy. I really just wanted to get stuff planted. So that like 1.5 green stalks is gonna be like basically chaos gardening. But I am planning on actually labeling the rest of that second green stalk and then my other green stalks that I'm gonna try to plant. I'm going to get soil for it tonight. But I wanted to show you guys the seeds I did plant. They just won't be, I won't show you all the specific pockets that they were planted in. So a few of the plants or seeds that I did plant. I'm trying to get them all. I want to start off by sharing the ones I got from Epic Gardening or the Botanical Interest. And there's going to be a few more that I do decide to plant. Let me see. Okay. So far, I planted these from the Epic Gardening or the Botanical Interest. Epic Gardening owns Botanical Interest. I did the Cardinal Basil. And it's going to hopefully produce these really pretty flowers if I let it go all the way to flower. And then I planted some French marigolds and some winter honey nut squash. I'm planning on planting some Brussels sprouts. These are the Long Island improved Brussels sprouts. And I'm just going to direct seed those in one of the, like some of the pockets and see how they do. It's going to be an experiment. I've never done that before. I do have more seeds from Epic Gardening, but I wanted to tell you guys, I do have a coupon code with Epic Gardening. You can get 5% off. I'll link my link down below and you can shop and get 5% off. Even if there's a sale, they do sales throughout the year. You can stack my code, or with that link, you can stack the money off with any sale that they're doing. So you can always get an extra 5% off with that link. So the rest of the seeds that I've planted so far, I will be planting more. And these are from, and that was with Epic Gardening only, okay? These next seeds I have no affiliation with. These are just seeds that I've purchased. Oh, hold on, there's one more Epic Gardening or Botanical Interest, and it's the red cabbage. I planted some of that as well. Sorry. The rest of these I have purchased. I purchased all of these on my own. Those seeds have germinated really well too. Like, they are growing like crazy already. I can honestly say I've never had seeds grow as fast as those seeds are growing. And that is in, as bad as I didn't want to use Miracle-Gro gardening soil in my green stalk, the full one, the 7-tier one that's already filled out. The first planting that I did on there, that's when I had it on the back porch. It was super sunny back there. It was still like spring, and I used Miracle-Gro Miracle-Gro gardening soil. I don't love it. I have not ever had good experience. So basically, there's only a few things that did good back there whenever I had the green stalk on the back porch with that soil. It just was not great. The only thing I really got off of it was dill, some cilantro. I ended up pulling all of that stuff out. A few poppy flowers would grow. And I moved that to over by the chickens, kind of like where my garden area is going to be. And I planted these seeds, and they weren't all of the Botanical Interest or Epic Gardening seeds, but some of them were, and I will say that they are all doing so good. And then in the half green stalk that I have planted out so far, the bottom 2 rows are also doing fantastic. I planted, I want to say, some of the squash in those, or maybe, yeah, I want to say it was squash. Couldn't tell you which one, but I will say I planted the contender green beans, and they're looking really good. But I used the Fox Farm potting soil or Fox Farm gardening soil in the small green stock. I will say it is pricier than Miracle-Gro or like another brand I've used, or like another organic brand in the past that I got from Ace Hardware, and I did not like it. I don't remember what the name of that one was. But this Fox Farm soil is insane. I'm going to get more tonight to finish filling out that. I mean, it's organic. It's super healthy. I mean, my plants are already looking so good and healthy. And I was also, although I say it was chaos gardening, that was basically just because of my labeling. I was very patient with myself in a sense of each cell only got 2 to 3 seeds of these bigger plants. But if it was like a lettuce or some of these like tiny little flowers that I want to grow, I did a few more seeds. Or if it was herbs, I did a few more seeds. But for the most part, if the seeds were not itty bitty teeny tiny, if they were like a normal size seed, I only did like 2 or 3. A couple might have gotten 4, but just so that they can germinate and actually have enough space in that cell to grow. So anyway, on to the seeds that I have already planted some of, and I will probably finish planting some of these, but I got these from In My Gardener. These are the peach melba nasturtiums. I planted some straw flower, silvery rose. I haven't ever planted straw flower before. I planted, this is from In My Gardener, collards. Never grown collards before, so we'll see how those work out. And then this is from Baker Creek Seeds. That's the crook-necked early golden summer squash. It says early golden summer. We will see. It is hot here pretty much until Christmas. We might get a cold day, and by cold day I mean like 60 degrees. So, but it's hot here all the time. I planted forget-me-nots. We really don't get like a true winter until like starting January, February. Like it can be cold around Christmas, but it's usually not here in the South. And then I had these forever, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got these for, literally $1. I don't even remember when, but I had some of these. I planted these out. We'll see if they do good. Table Queen acorn squash. And then I planted these a few years in a row, and these are the Contender green beans. And they are already looking pretty good. 55 days to harvest, and they are already looking good. I also had these forever iceberg lettuce from my local nursery, and then spinach from my local nursery. And then I just saved these. These are just spaghetti squash seeds. I saved those from a spaghetti squash I had. And then these are zinnia seeds I bought from one of my friends. So far, that is all I have planted. I will keep you guys updated on anything else I have planted, and I will be planting. I have a stack of seeds over here, and I will try to be better at labeling it. Kind of was just being lazy, but also was like, hey, it'll be a fun surprise when these things show up. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.